Hello people, this is Keith in Modesto, back with another episode of playing Minecraft using Feed the Beast and Direwolf20's Modpack. So today there's a couple things I want to do. First off, I'm going to build an enchanting table. The recipe is we got 4 obsidian, 3 on the bottom, 1 in the middle, 2 diamonds on either side, and then on top a book. Gives you an enchanting table, or enchantment table, I guess I should say. This is an item that comes with vanilla Minecraft. It's not from a mod or anything, and it allows you to enchant items, weapons, armor, and books and tools. You might wonder why you'd want to enchant books, and I will be showing you that in a moment. But first, let's just put this enchantment table down. I'm going to put it right here. I cleared this area right here for this. And you can see it's a rather nice looking block. It's got a book here that follows you, turns towards you as you move. And it kind of floats there on top. And see, come up close and it opens up. Kind of cool. Anyway, so let's look at it. So when you right click on the enchantment table, you get this interface. There's a slot right here that you put whatever it is you want to enchant in, and then you get these you get 3, it chooses randomly 3 different enchantments that it could place onto this sword, which you would do by picking the sword back up. Actually, I'm sorry, which you would do by clicking. First you click on the enchantment you want, and then you pick the sword up. And now as you can see, there's a description here, but you can't read it. It's written in a mysterious, undecipherable language, which you can actually find if you search for it on the internet. It's galactic something from some old game. But anyway, I believe I've read that whatever it says here is really nonsense anyway. So you can't really know what enchantment you're going to get. It's a surprise, a gamble. Which is where enchanting books comes in. So we're actually not going to enchant this. We're just going to take the I took the sword back without clicking on one of these slots here, so I didn't actually do the any enchantments. Whoops, my mouse is all messed up. Anyway, so instead of enchanting a sword or tool or armor directly, we're going to enchant some books. And which means we first have to get some books. So you craft books by putting paper, 3 pieces of paper and 1 piece of leather here, and that gives you a book. I'm gonna craft them all at once by right clicking. So I got 63 books. I'm not going to enchant most of those books directly. I'm actually first gonna make bookshelves. I need books to make bookshelves. Oops, I think I put that in the wrong spot. I think those go here. Okay, 3 books here. Bookshelves cause the enchantment table to work to give you more powerful enchantments. So I'm going to. I think I need some more wood. Didn't I have more wood there? No. Okay, I guess it's okay. Here we go. Need more wood planks. Okay. So where's my? Oh, here we go. So I put the wood here, 3 on the top, 3 on the bottom, and then 3 books. Okay, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's make 12. Okay, now we're gonna go place these books, or bookshelves. Oops. We go place the bookshelves around the enchantment table. They need to have an unobstructed view of the enchantment table, and there needs to be 1 space between them. So put 1 here. I guess I can still use the stairs. I might move that around. Let's put the rest of the bookshelves here. Let's see what we get now. So I'll put the sword back, and now we got 2, 10, and 24. I think always the top. So you got a less powerful spell, a medium power spell, and a high powered spell. With more bookshelves, I think I could get up to level 24. I mean, level 30. Excuse me. You'll get up to a level 30 spell. I think that's the highest. Now, if I decide I want to have a large selection of, of lower level spells, you can kind of temporarily disable some of the bookshelves by putting something in front of them. See, there has to be space. There has to be no obstruction between the bookshelf and the table, or else the table doesn't see the bookshelf, so to speak. So by putting those torches there, I've kind of effectively taken out. I've either taken out 3 or 6, but anyway, I've reduced the number of bookshelves. So if I put the thing back here, I should see. See, now I have 1, 7, and 8. See, not 24. So that's good. Okay. I'll take them back out. I think I'm going to make a couple more bookshelves, and then I think I might need to make some more books. Let's see here. I need more wood. Okay, I shouldn't have taken that last one. I have to do more work now. Okay, so what I wanted 6 more, I think. Okay, there's 6. That's it for that. And I'll take my books back. Okay, now I've got 9 books I can enchant. Up to 9. I might not do them all. Okay, first we gotta place the rest of our bookshelves. And you can see those symbols coming from the bookshelves into the enchantment table. That's kind of represents the enchantment table absorbing knowledge from the books, and thus giving you more powerful enchantments. Okay, so now instead of, see, if I put my sword there, now I got there. See, I got level 30, 7, 17, and 30. Okay, but I'm going to take the sword back instead. Put a book. Okay, so now if I got 6, 12, and 30, I still can't read. You know what I'm going to get, but what I can do is I click right there. That applies the enchantment. You can see that the book is kind of glowing now, and it tells me what spell enchantment I actually got, which is a Soul Stealer 2. That's a pretty good enchantment, I understand. It you can apply it to a vile sword, a certain kind of sword made with I think, is it vile ingots or vile? I think it's vile ingots. Anyway, it comes from a mod. And it allows you to absorb the souls of things you kill so that you can use them to make spawners. Anyway, I might make one of those, but not right now. But it's a good thing to have, so that was cool. And what having it on a book means, you know, I can't use the book as a weapon. I can't use this enchantment on the book, but I can apply the enchantment later on with an anvil. I take the sword that I want to apply the enchantment to, put it in the anvil, put the book in the anvil, and then with enough experience points to, so to speak, power the operation, I can take the sword out and it will have the enchantment applied to it. The good thing about that is that I'll know what enchantment I'm going to get because I can read it off the book. I don't have an anvil yet, so I won't be doing that right now. Let's try another one. We got 8, 19, and 30. Let's try the 8. Projectile protection. That is an enchantment you apply to armor, and it gives you some protection from arrows shot by skeletons. I guess it would also protect you from arrows shot by other players if you were on a multi-server where you allowed player versus player. Anyway, so that's cool. Well, I have to see how much iron I get. You needed quite a bit of iron to make an anvil. Let's see. Let's try 7. Power 1. That makes your bow more powerful. I think it delivers more damage, I believe. And let's see, an 11. Knockback. That also, knockback is another enchantment you apply to a bow. It causes the, actually maybe you could apply it to swords too. Anyway, it causes the enemy that you're fighting to be pushed back away from you. So that's pretty cool. Let's see. Oh, let's see. I still have 9. Whoops. I still have 9 experience. So let's try another one. 5. Bane of Arthropods. Well, that, if you apply that to a sword or a bow and it causes more damage to spiders, which I guess is okay. I don't know. Okay, I don't have very much experience left. Anyway, so that's enough to start off with. I'll do some more of that, you know, off camera stuff and see what cool enchantments I can get. Actually, I think I want to make a chest to put these in. I guess I'll make 2. I'll make a double chest because I might end up with a lot of books. Okay, so we'll put these put these right here for now. Okay. And I'll put the rest of the books in here too. Okay. That's enough for that. Okay, now the next thing I want to do, I want to make a disk drive and a floppy disk. Let's see if I got all the stuff I need. I need more stone. Stone. Got stone. And I need some paper. Don't really need that much paper, but anyway. And some redstone. Okay. So put these things in here. Now to make a disk drive, I need that's a different kind of disk drive. Okay, this disk drive is from Red Power 2. And but I want this disk drive, which is from Computer Craft, excuse me. So I just need cobblestone on the outside, redstone in the middle, and the middle bottom. And so we got one here, bottom and bottom middle. I mean bottom, middle, and middle, and then stone around the edge. I'm not very good at this. Okay, there, disk drive. And then I need a floppy. That's just a piece of paper. Here's the recipe for a floppy. A piece of paper and a redstone. You can dye. You can also dye them different colors if you have, multiple floppies, so you can tell them apart. Anyway, so a piece of paper and a piece of redstone gives me a floppy. Ta-da! Very good. And with these two things, I can go down to my turtle down below and copy the program that I made earlier, so that I can. So that one, I can save that program to a safe place, so I can use it. I know I won't lose it if I lose the turtle, because if the turtle were destroyed, that program wouldn't be gone, unless I went to I went to my hard drive on my real computer and retrieved it, which I could do, but I'd rather kind of do it in game. Anyway, also I can if I put the program on the floppy and then I retrieve the turtle, put it in my inventory, it'll lose the program, but I can, when I take it to wherever I want to go and place it back down, I can put the program back on it again. So it kind of makes my turtle more portable. Okay, we're back. This is just where I left my turtle before. Okay, so first thing I want to do, I'm going to want to place the disk drive next to him, and it's kind of awkward to do it down there. So first I'm going to bring my turtle back up here. Whoops, I don't need to write turtle. Go up 2. Thought I said 2. Oh, it can't go up. Oh, it's being blocked by that torch. I'm going to terminate that command and just have to go back. Okay, I got interrupted. I had to go take care of something, but I'm back now. Okay, so first, let's see, what was I gonna do? Oh, I'm backing this up, so I'm gonna back him up. Go back. Let's go back 2. Okay, now I'll go back. I'll go up. Go up. Okay, let's go back 10. Go back 10. We get far away. Okay, so we're in a relatively safe spot now. So what I want to do is take my disk drive and plop them down right here. Okay, so if I right click on them, I can just put the floppy disk in there. There we go. That's what we want. Okay, now so if I do list, I thought I had to wrap it, but I guess you don't. Okay, now I need to, let's see what happens if I type disk. No such program. Okay, so disk, and like ROM, if you type ROM, that's no program. So disk is just another directory. But how do I change to it? You could type, if you type help, it'll give you a list of things. Oh, okay, it gives you some information on how to use help. Let's see, to see all help topics. Let's try that help top index. I've never dealt with disk drives and and floppies in, you know, computer craft in Minecraft here. So I'm not sure exactly how you do this. CD change directory. Maybe that's what I want. Oh, there's too many. Okay, help. Okay, help CD. Let's see what it says. Okay, CD changes the directory you're in. CD-ROM will move to the ROM directory. That's like the root directory of the turtle. CD ... Okay, so that's pretty much like CD in DOS. Or I suppose it's supposed to be like Unix. Anyway, so if we do that, it worked. Okay, this should be empty. Yes, it is. Okay, so, and if we go with CD-ROM, I guess it'll go back. Oops. Oh no, I have to go back up. Really? No, it's just program. CD will move to the root. Oh, okay, here we go. Is that what I want? Okay, there we go. Wonder what happens if you go CD-ROM. Oh. Oh, how about that? I don't think you really need to go in there very much, though. Okay. Now what I want to do is copy mine OB to disk. So I believe there's a command called copy that's just CP. So let's do help on CP and see what it says. That is not how you do it. Okay. Let's do this. Copy. Oh, it's all the way copy. Okay. I thought it was just CP. Okay, help copy. Okay. Oh, CP ROM, my ROM copies ROM to my ROM. How do I get it? Oh, I guess I have to do slash. Maybe that'll work. Okay, so copy ROM, my ROM. Oh, okay. Huh, okay. Okay, so maybe if I do copy CPs, wasn't it? Yeah, CP. CP mine OB. Copy should just make a copy and not do anything to the original. So even if I do this wrong, it shouldn't overwrite my original program. So what do I want to do? Disk. Okay. Hope he's still there. Let's move to disk and see what's on that. It worked. Amazing. Let's edit it and make sure it looks the same. Use the arrow keys to scroll down. And I guess it does look pretty much the same. All right, cool. We'll exit that, and that means that we're done. Go back to the root. Oh, I guess I need to have a space. There you go. All right. I don't want that key there. And I can take the floppy back out, and I don't need this disk drive here anymore. But now, okay, now that I've done that, what I want to do is I want to write a new program that is going to be using this turtle to mine eventually vast areas of the underground in order to acquire ores and diamonds and other wonderful resources. My idea is that when I invoke the program, when I execute it, I don't know what I'll call it. Maybe just mine. There'll be up to 2 arguments. The first, I guess you would always use 2 arguments. The first one would tell it how many columns to dig, and no, the first one would be how deep the column is going to be, how deep the shaft, the initial horizontal shaft is going to be, and then the second number is how many of them. The idea I have is that I want the turtle to like mine down a line, like say 20 deep, and it's going to be just the tunnel. He's going to mine a tunnel, and the tunnel is just going to be 1 block wide, and it's going to be 3 blocks high, because he can do that without moving up or down. He would mine the block under him, the block above him, and the block in front of him, and then move forward and repeat. and so he'll end up making a tunnel that's 1 block wide and 3 blocks high. And I'll have him do that, like say 20 deep. Then turn left, then mine what's to the right of him, then turn and go 3 blocks down, and then mine 20 back. So, which means he'd clear out the material in the tunnel, plus expose all the blocks to the left, and the return tunnel would expose all the blocks to the right, so that the purpose of that is, you get all the materials that were in the tunnel, but then you also get to see if there's any, blocks that you want to mine in the face of the tunnel, and you just, if I tell it to do one, see, if I type in 1, it'll just do 1 column out and then 1 column back to return. And if I type in 2, it'll do 1 column out, 1 column back, that's 1, and then do another 1 column out and 1 column back, and kind of do a bunch of those in a row, and then come back to the starting position. Anyway, that's my idea. I might not have explained that very well, but I'm going to write the program now, or at least start writing the program, and when I have something ready to test, I will come back and show what I came up with. Alright, so I will be back. Alright people, this is Keith the Modesto, and I'm back. I finished writing the program. I moved my turtle over here to begin the program execution to begin mining. I haven't actually tested it yet though. Here's the program. First I'll go over it, and then we'll try it out. I'm sure there'll be some mistakes I'll have to correct, but then after we get all that working, we'll see how it does. But anyway, right here on the first couple lines, that's where the comments are going to be to tell you what this thing does. I actually haven't written that yet. Anyway, then it checks for arguments. If there aren't any, it gives you the usage, which is that you type mine, and then the depth of the tunnels that you want it to mine. Say, like, you want it to go 20 blocks in, and then the number of tunnel pairs that you want it to mine. So if you just type, if you typed mine space 20 space 1, it would mine 20 in, make a U-turn, and then mine another tunnel 20 back. That's if you typed just 1 for the pairs, number of pairs. If you typed typed mine space 20 space 2, it would mine 20 deep, make a U-turn, tunnel back, and then turn to the right and tunnel a little bit and make another tunnel, another pair of tunnels. So it would make 4 tunnels altogether. I do that so that it'll go out and then come back, go out and then come back. That's the idea. Then let's see. Oh, so after I get the number of arguments, let's see. If you didn't, there's this return statement that'll finish the execution of the program if you didn't specify enough arguments. Anyway, then we set the depth of the tunnels and the number of tunnel pairs using the arguments that were passed in when you executed the program. We set t equals to turtle to make invoking the turtle API easier. Then let's see. Then we define some functions. The local function dig forward is going to dig the block straight in front of it. I use this while loop to make sure that any sand or gravel that might be falling is cleared out. Okay, so it digs in front of it, then it goes forward, then it digs down, the block underneath it, then it digs the block above it. And we use another while loop to detect anything above it and to keep on digging in case there's sand or gravel falling, just like when we were digging forward. Okay. Then, okay, so that ends that function. Then we set there's this little function which is just to set torches, just to place torches down so that it'll light up what it's, the tunnels it's digging for us. And you place a bunch of torches in the bottom rightmost slot of the turtle. Anyway, that's where it's going to look for the torches. Then we got this function which is going to get the turtle into position to dig out the next pair of tunnels, assuming that there's more than one pair. It's just like a little thing to connect the pairs together. Then we got the function which actually digs a tunnel, and I just made this little function just to make the final main loop of the program easier to read. But anyway, it's just a for loop. It's gonna go through this loop, you know, the same number of times as the depth of the tunnel you want it to dig, and we do this we execute this math function, which is modulus. It's going to check to see if the index that we're using to control the loop is divisible by 5, and if it is, if the remainder is 0, that means it's divisible by 5. It'll place a torch, which means it'll place a torch every 5 blocks. Then we have a function which just kind of takes two of the tunnel functions and puts them together. So it digs the first tunnel going out, then it turns right and digs forward and sets a torch. That is to set things up so that later on, if you have more than one pair, that they'll connect together, you know, on the ends, so that you'll be able to navigate the maze that you're digging here, so to speak. And because the idea is that the turtle is digging out blocks and saving up resources. It might find diamonds or iron or whatever, and when it's done, you'll find that stuff in its inventory. But also, you can, after it's done, you walk up and down the tunnels and look for resources that you want to mine in the walls of the tunnel. So this turning and setting a torch and digging forward and everything is kind of just to make sure the tunnels are all connected together at each end. Anyway, so first you dig the tunnel out, then we do some digging and set some torches, go forward a little bit and turn, and then we dig this right here. Dig tunnel at the end of this function is to dig the tunnel back, the tunnel coming back towards where you started. Okay, so that takes care of digging 2 pairs of tunnels, and here at the end finally is this final loop right here is actually the loop that kind of controls the whole program, and all it does is it's gonna execute the dig tunnel pair function however many times you told it to dig pairs of tunnels, and after it digs a pair of tunnels, it's going to do the next pair function, which is just going to set the turtle up to do the next set of tunnels if you told it to do more than 1 pair, right? So if it's done 1 pair, it's got to do 2. It does the next pair function so it can get in the right spot to do that. And the fact that this function doesn't check to see if you're at the end of the if you're at the end of however many pairs you're supposed to dig to do the next pair function. That just means that after the last pair there'll be a little extra bit of tunnel, but that's okay because that kind of sets things up because it's going to leave the turtle at the end, at the end. So if you want to go ahead and execute execute this program again and just keep on going, it'll be all set to do that for you, or you could turn it right, whatever. Anyway, and that probably will make more sense when I go ahead and run this program and give it a first shot. Anyway, which is what we're going to do right now. I'm going to execute the program. I'm going to first do it without any arguments, so it'll tell me what the usage is, and then we'll try it and see how it works. There'll probably be some bugs, but we'll fix it. So I'm going to exit, and I'm just going to type mine. Okay, so I have an error on line 71. Okay. 71. This file's too long. Okay, I guess I'm probably missing an end here. Local function, dig pair, dig tunnel, or parenthesis. Dig tunnel, turn right, dig forward, set torch, turn left forward. Or I do end. That's right. Turn left. Oh, you know what? I think I have too many ends. I think the second end isn't necessary. Let's see. Let me read this again. So these are all on the same line. No ends. I got 1 for loop right here, and that has its end. That's good. Yeah, I think I had too many ends there. Okay, so save and exit, and we will run it again. Mine. Usage. Okay, good. Now we'll try mine 20. Whoops, not that. 20. And let's just do 2 pairs. Okay. Okay, it's going. Stand back and watch what happens. Oh, okay, got our first torch. That's good. When I dug into the wall here a little bit to get things ready, I came across some lava, so I poured water and got this obsidian. Okay, now as you can see, he's mining, and there's some resources in the wall we might want to mine. Okay, we got some lava. Okay, that's as far. Now the lava's not going to hurt the it's not going to hurt the turtle at all. It's just going to go right through it. It will hurt me though, so let's see if we can block that. Right there. The one right there. I'm not getting anything. Okay, let's come up here. Okay, this isn't very nice. Maybe we'll meet up with the turtle over here and get to it from the other side. Oh, redstone. I like that. See, I guess we'll have to just dig up here. Okay, this could be dangerous. Okay, we're alright. Hey, looks like there's a nice big pool of lava right over there. Not really what I wanted. There we go. Let's see how we did. Let's see if the turtle might be back by now. No. Let's dig in here and see what we find. Okay, you placed a turtle. You placed a torch down there. I guess I need to whoops. I need to do something about making sure there's a passage right here. Okay, so lots of lava here. Okay, now he should break through here when he gets back. We'll see what happens. Oops. I think I must have forgotten to do something. Is he still going? I'll give him a little longer. Lava, 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 lava. Okay. It's my torch again. I wonder if it went in the lava. That might be good. Oh, he's stuck behind the lava. I can't get to me. Ha ha ha. Bad for you. Let's close this off temporarily. Okay, there's a turtle. And I guess I forgot to make sure it dug backwards a little bit here. So, our tunnel, right here, okay. Oh, it didn't go back far enough. That's odd. It didn't dig all the way back. Why not? Huh. That's odd. Let's see here. I wonder why. That was not good. Yeah, I came this way. Okay, so. So the first two tunnels, it did fine. It came all the way back. And then this tunnel came all the way through. Right, and did it meet up? I think it did. And then it came over, and then, but it didn't make it, although it didn't come back far enough. Because when I was like 5 short or something? Huh. How very strange. I wonder why I did that. Oh well, I guess I'm gonna have to do a little digging around. I'm gonna do it off camera because this might take me a while. Anyway, so I'll be back after I look into this a bit. Hello people, this is Keith in Modesto. I've been doing some mining, testing this turtle to see what it's doing. It is still sometimes it like jogs over. It doesn't make a tunnel as long as it should be, or it turns. It seems to turn before it should, and I'm not sure why that's happening. So like I have to like turn over and come over here like this, which is kind of weird. I'm not sure why he's doing it. I've just changed something. Before I had it, and I haven't tried this out to see if it makes any difference, but I had it sleep for like 0.2 seconds when it was digging in case it came across gravel or sand, and I've changed it to 0.5 to see maybe if that makes some kind of difference, if that 0.2 wasn't enough time to allow the gravel to fall complete, and that was somehow affecting it. I don't know that it would, but anyway, I have gotten a bunch of different resources. In fact, I just came down to see how the turtle was doing, and came across this diamond. It didn't dig out all of this though. Of course, it dug there and there, and I saw the diamonds in the wall right there, and so I've dug all around it to make sure there was no lava lurking underneath when I started to mine them or something. We also have some rubies here. So this looks like 6 diamonds, so let's go ahead and mine them. 1, 2, 3, 4, and there goes my pickaxe. Well, got 3 more diamonds to get, I guess. I have to go upstairs and make myself another pickaxe. I didn't realize that pickaxe was about to give out, but anyway, that, of course, finding diamonds, the big goal of doing mining down here this low. Mining down here is kind of a pain because of the lava. I keep on coming across lava all over the place here. There we go. Well, I've been dealing with it. There's lava back there. There we go. There's some. Actually, I should get that gold. There's some lava over there. Anyway, I think after I finish digging out the diamonds, let's come back here. And what I'm going to do is we check out my turtle and check what its fuel level is. You'll see it's got quite a bit of fuel still left to go. So what I think I'll be doing is mining down here until most of that fuel is gone. You know, if I pick it up now, I'd lose that fuel now, and that's quite a bit of fuel there. So I think I'll just mine down here until that fuel is gone or is almost gone, and then I'm gonna bring my turtle and move it up to higher layers. Hopefully I will have found more diamonds before the fuel runs out, but I want to go up to higher levels because the way the configuration files are set up right now with the mods on this mod pack, copper doesn't really spawn down here when the world is generated. Not very much on the lowest levels. The copper is more like about 20 levels higher than this, I think. So And I haven't seen much tin either. I don't know if that's the same with tin, but I know that copper you need to be higher up, and I'm kind of low on copper. So after I do a bunch more after I do more mining down here with this turtle, I'm going to relocate it higher so I can hopefully get some copper. Another thing I noticed is that you know, if you do mine 20 space 4, so it should mine you know, tunnels 20 blocks deep and do 4 pairs. It pretty much fills up this inventory for the turtle's inventory, and it starts dropping stuff because it has no room for it. So you can't really do too large of an area at once. You have to, you know, without checking on the turtle and clearing out his inventory. So that's something to keep in mind. You couldn't like do mine 20 right, and try to do 20 pairs of tunnels at once. That probably wouldn't work very well. Anyway, I'm gonna get myself lost. Anyway, that'll do it for this episode. You see me working on this turtle, getting it to mine automatically, or you know, build these tunnels for me automatically, so I can search out resources. So until next time, I will see you later.